Well, apparently I got the heckles up on somebody.
Apparently I made a video that Tom didn't care too much for.
Your positions are absolutely disgusting. You are an absolutely disgusting excuse for a human being. Did you even bother?
Seems like I really got under Tom's skin, but let me just tell you this, Tom. I couldn't give two shits what you think of me. Because what you don't know is I work with the elderly to help them get long-term care through and get their benefits through Medicaid and Medicare. And I watch people who have worked their whole life, done it right, saved everything they can to prepare them for this point in their life, and then I watch them get wiped out before Medicaid and Medicare will kick in. I watch people who, because they have a small pension and make $3,000 a month, don't qualify for anything because they make too much money, but they don't make enough money to live. And then on the other hand, I see this woman who's obviously never contributed anything to society make videos and TikToks how much she gets from the food kitchen and how she deserves her, her Medicare and Medicaid and going to the grocery and buying all these foods with money she gets from. It's a bunch of bullshit. As usual, you have no idea what you're talking about. And when I see stuff like that, yeah, I take it personal because I see the other side. But, you got to make that TikTok. I couldn't care less because I know you don't have any idea what you're talking about, you tub of lard.
Oh, I think you cared. Yeah, that's clear. That's clear. Yeah, you cared. Tuballard? What is this, 1983? Come on. Do better. Interesting that you talk about how you see how people don't qualify for Medicaid if they make too much money because they make a few $1,000s a month and they can't afford to live. Yet there are people out there that are now going to be forced to make a few $1,000s a month to get on to be able to qualify for their Medicaid, and then they're going to get disqualified from Medicaid. That's part of the whole fucking scam, right? It was a scam when Clinton tried to do it. It's a fucking scam now. And I love how you can see how somebody obviously hasn't contributed anything. Did you bother to hear anything she or I said? No, you didn't. She is the sole caregiver for her disabled husband and 2 kids with autism. And you're like, get a fucking job, you lazy bitch. You don't hear yourself when you say that? This isn't somebody that's sitting on the couch playing Nintendo and eating Doritos. This isn't somebody that is capable of working and is just like, I don't feel like it. This is somebody that if she went and got a job right now would not make enough money to cover her bills and the care that her husband and 2 kids need. But you don't give a fuck about that because you view her as a lazy piece of shit. Well, you're a piece of shit yourself. Should we cut you off of various things in life? You're no longer allowed to do this or do that? I mean, what, dude? Pay attention to people when they're fucking talking to you, man. She's obviously contributed nothing to society. It seems to me like she's been saddled with a little bit in life. She has a disabled husband and 2 kids with autism. What if that was your neighbor? What if it was somebody that held your same political viewpoints and was living in your neighborhood and they had a disabled spouse and a couple of kids with autism that they had to provide sole care for? Would you look at that person and be like, go get a job? If so, you're a bigger piece of shit than I originally thought.